Welcome to the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. Get ready to be inspired, uplifted, and connected to the miraculous energy of unconditional love that I call Mother Mary. If you're a highly sensitive, highly creative entrepreneur or light worker, and you want to magnify your impact and your intuition, you are in the right place. I'm your host, Reverend Frances Faden, interfaith minister, intuitive coach, and author of Meditation is Friendship with God. I can't wait to share miraculous stories, books, meditations, messages, and interviews with other miraculous light workers just like you. Are you ready to magnify your miracles? What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Hello, my miraculous friend, and welcome to another episode of the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. This is Reverend Frances Faden, and I am so grateful that I get to spend this time together with you. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be sharing a little bit, doing a little bit of a guided meditation, and we're going to be using an affirmation to do our guided meditation from Paramhansa Yogananda from his book, Scientific Healing Affirmations. But before we do all that, let's get ourselves ready as we always do by taking a few deep breaths together. If you are driving, please keep your eyes on the road, but you can still bring your awareness to your breath. Breathing in the energy of expansion, breathing out anything that you no longer need. And just give yourself permission to create a space within your mind, within your heart, within your energy field to receive this inspiration today, this very powerful prayer demand that I'll be sharing with you. And knowing that whatever you need to receive today will be exactly what you're receiving. Let's take one more deep breath together in gratitude, and we can begin. All right, my friend. Well, if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you will know that one of the very first book reviews I did was with Paramhansa Yogananda's book, Autobiography of a Yogi. And if you have not read that book, highly recommend that you read that book. That book is magical and very, very powerful, and it has the ability to transform your life. It transformed my life and the lives of countless people. And at the very least, it will introduce you to the path of yoga, which is really the inward path. It's not really a religion as much as it is a philosophy and a way of living that anybody can apply no matter what religion you follow. And Yogananda came to the West to really help us understand the underlying principle and truth of the teachings of Krishna and the teachings of Christ. And he wanted to help show how the seeds of those things are the same. Well, Yogananda was a great master, and he doesn't really talk about himself very much in his book, even though it's called autobiography. It's really about his adventures meeting a lot of great saints, but he himself was an amazing saint. They call him master because he became a master of himself. He became a self-realized master. And one of the things that he was able to do is he had very powerful healing energy. He doesn't talk about it, but he performed many, many miracles. And so he has this little book called Scientific Healing Affirmations. And in this book, on page 56, is this thing called Affirmation by Power of Will. Now, we're going to be doing this together because Divine Mother told me today that some of you are having some health challenges and you need to really get this energy of strength. And one of the things that we don't realize is that we can activate the healing energy from within ourselves using our willpower. Now, you might be thinking like, well, how does that work? And I'm going to tell you how it works. Did you ever have a time in your life where you just didn't have the energy to do anything? Like, let's say you come home from work and there's dirty dishes in the sink and you're like, oh my God, I just don't have the energy to do them. But then your friend calls you and says, hey, I have tickets to your favorite concert, front row seat. You want to come with me tonight? And you're like, oh my God, yeah. And suddenly you have the energy to go. Well, where did that energy come from? That energy was there the whole time. It was within you. And so by doing this prayer affirmation, it's really a prayer demand. What you're doing is You're using your willpower to demand of yourself that this healing energy come through you. And this is one of my favorite prayer demands. It's called Affirmation by Power of Will. Now, this is what it says on page 56. He says, concentrate your will simultaneously on the medulla oblongata, which is the spot at the very back of the head where your skull meets your neck. If you put your finger there, you can feel there's a little soft spot right where your neck and your skull meet. That's the medulla oblongata. He says, simultaneously on the medulla and on the spot between your eyebrows, and repeat the following, first loudly and gradually more softly until you are whispering. So we're going to do it exactly this way 3 times. We're going to do it loudly with a lot of energy. We're going to do it a little bit more softly, and then we're going to do it at a whisper. And then I'm going to ask you to do it mentally. And as you're doing this, I'm going to ask you to really feel the energy within you. So let's just take a few deep breaths together. I'm going to get you into a receptive state. Let yourself see in your mind's eye that you are completely surrounded in a circle of white light. Beautiful, beautiful circle of powerful white light. Bringing your awareness to your beautiful body temple. We're going to invite the energy of healing and relaxation to be with us. And just let yourself imagine that you can see and feel Paramhansa Yogananda with you. You know, one of the things that he said before he left his body is, for those who think me near, I will be near. So you can imagine him standing in front of you or standing behind you, whatever feels good for you. I like feeling his energy standing behind me with his hands on my shoulders. And then just allowing yourself to feel that healing energy moving through you, that powerful, powerful current of energy, the same energy that makes the sunrise, the sunset, that keeps the planet spinning, that brings the tide and all of the powerful things on the planet. That energy is within you. And we are going to be working with that energy now. So bring your awareness to the point between the eyebrows if you can. And if not, just focus on the feeling of these words. And I will say them so that you can repeat them after me. With energy out loud. I will life force to charge. With godly will, I will it charge. Through my nerves and muscles all, my tissues, limbs and all, with vibrant, tingling fire, with burning, joyous power, in blood and glands, by sovereign command, I bid you flow. By my command, I bid you glow. By my command, I bid you glow. Take a moment, let yourself feel that energy waking up within you. As we repeat this again, this time a little more softly. I will life force to charge. With godly will, I will it charge. Through my nerves and muscles all, my tissues, limbs, and all. With vibrant, tingling fire. With burning, joyous power. In blood and glands. By sovereign command. I bid you flow. By my command, I bid you glow. By my command, I bid you glow. And feel that tingling energy within you as your own healing power starts to awaken through your body, your nerves, your muscles. So we say this one more time in a whisper and keep the energy strong, even though we're going to do this as a whisper. I will life force to charge. With godly will, I will it charge. Through my nerves and muscles all. My tissues, limbs, and all. With vibrant, tingling fire. With burning, joyous power. In blood and glands. By sovereign command. I bid you flow. By my command, I bid you glow. By my command, I bid you glow. Now, my friend, just let yourself feel that energy circulating throughout your body temple. Feel the powerful words of this great self-realized master working through you, in you, awakening your dormant healing energy, unblocking anything that needs to be unblocked. Feel the flow of energy, and in that mind's eye, see your body glowing. And allow yourself to receive this beautiful, rejuvenating energy through all the parts of your body. As you release anything that you no longer need, and your body starts to accept vibrancy, vitality as its divine birthright. Breathing in, feel your energy increasing. Breathing out, anything that you no longer need. And in that mind's eye, let yourself feel that Yogananda is putting his hands on the very top of your head and sending down through his holy hands healing light through your beautiful body temple, restoring every cell in your body. And then he comes around and puts his hand on your forehead to give you a blessing on your third eye. And we want to stay in this energy of healing as we release Yogananda, saying thank you so much for being with us. We want to stay in this beautiful, beautiful energy of peace. So, my friend, I'm going to let you decide when you feel like you're ready to end this meditation. I'm going to go ahead and end this meditation now and say thank you so much for letting me guide you with the power of Paramhansa Yogananda, knowing that whatever it is that you needed today is exactly what you received. And always remember that the secret to magnifying your miracles is to know that your miracle is already here. God bless you, my friend. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Magnify Your Miracles podcast. I'm so grateful to be able to spend this time with you. If you want even more inspiration, feel free to visit my website, francisfaden.com or magnifyyourmiracles.com. And if you did enjoy this episode, I would really appreciate it if you left a review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever it is that you connect with awesome podcasts. Remember, the key to magnifying your miracles is remembering that your miracle is already here.